Hey everybody, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to Cartoon Alley. This is the show where, just for a little while, we focus on Turner Classic animated movies. For decades in Hollywood, you didn't see a movie without first seeing a cartoon. And up next today, we're going to see three of them, all from MGM in 1935. Now, during the 1930s, MGM was the biggest, most successful movie studio in Hollywood. So when MGM decided there was money to be made in the cartoon business, the studio tried to set up a deal with Hollywood's most successful animation studio, a company that I believe went out of business decades ago. Disney, I believe they're known as. But when Disney turned MGM down, the suits at MGM did the next best thing. They contracted with two former Disney animators, Hugh Harmon and Harmon-Ising, to make Disney-like cartoons for MGM. Harmon and Ising had been working together for years. After leaving Disney, they first set up their own studio to make cartoons under contract for Warner Brothers. But when MGM came along and offered more money, Harmon and Ising said goodbye to Warner's and signed on with MGM to create cartoons like the ones we're going to see now. From director Harmon-Ising in 1935, first up, it's the story of what happens when the cat's away.
When the cat's away, the mice will play. Here is the story as it happened one day, while the cat kept her vigil in that quaint little room. The old kitchen kettle sang a merry little tune. With her ears alert for the squeal of the mouse, she hears outside of the house where an old time cat, the backyard swain, sang to his love this old refrain.
MGM had only been in the cartoon business for a few months when it released the short we just saw. As a matter of fact, the 3 cartoons we're showing today were just the 6th, 7th, and 8th cartoons ever released under the MGM banner. A big reason why directors Hugh Harmon and Harmon-Ising signed on to make cartoons for MGM was the budgets were large enough for the 2 directors to use color. Now, Disney had exclusive rights to the 3-strip Technicolor process, so these MGM cartoons were made in the 2-strip Cinecolor process. It wasn't quite as vivid as Technicolor, but still a world better than black and white. Up next, 2 squirrels find a huge nut that will keep them fed all winter. Only it's not a nut. From 1935, it's The Lost Chick.
What you got there, buddies?
It's a nut! A nut! It's nothing else but the nut bouquet! It's a nut bouquet!
A nut? Say! Man and boy, I've climbed the tree from oak to sycamore. But dad burn me, I've never seen a nut like this before. You young'uns better look for food before it starts to snow. Remember, when you're out of grub, your grandpa told you so.
We told you so, we told you so. Don't forget we told you so. You'll have to take it on the chin. You'll be outside looking in. Don't forget we told you so. You'll be sorry when you take the rap. Don't be a sap. We told you so. So don't forget we told you so. You'll be sorry when you take the rap. Don't be a sap. We told you so.
They think it ain't a nut. They think it ain't a nut. They think it ain't a nut.
We told you so. Don't forget we told you so. That nut is nothing but a chick. Throw him out and do it quick. Don't forget we told you so. You'll be sorry when the food's all gone. Don't get us wrong. We told you so. Throw out that chick, we told you so. Don't forget we told you so. Your nuts and corn will soon be gone. You'll be sorry later on. Don't forget we told you so. Told you what to do. Throw out that chick and do it quick. We told you so.
No, no, no! 1,000 times no! You mean we can stay here all winter?
Forever.
Forever? And ever? And
A long recognized tradition in Hollywood is for one studio to quote-unquote borrow ideas from another. Here's an example. All three of the cartoons we're watching today were released as part of MGM's Happy Harmony series, which was a blatant knockoff of Disney's Silly Symphonies, which would again be ripped off by Warner Brothers' Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes. These guys didn't even pretend they weren't stealing ideas. Coming up next, it's our final MGM cartoon of the day. When a little girl falls asleep, her stuffed animals come to life. From 1935, it's the Calico Dragon.
once there was a fairy princess, so beautiful and charming. And she was locked up in a great big castle that a nasty old dragon was guarding. And this dragon, he sat by the castle door. And there he sat and he'd roar and he'd roar. Such an awful, awful, ferocious roar that it even scared all the knights of yore. And the princess still waits for her hero and sighs. And the poor little thing just cries and cries and cries and cries.
These knights of old were not so bold.
They must have all been chicken.
It's up to me, this maid to free, and give this guy a licking.
He's off, gallant lad, he is off for the fray. On his calico charger he's riding away, where calico trees grow on bright Kingham hills, and calico birds sing gay little trills. The little rag bunnies hop to and fro on a soft grassy knoll of green calico. Through this land of cloth they go riding away. Brave little comrades, they're off to the fray. dragon you can see. All the kids are scared of me. Taters and spinach ain't my lunch. I eat rag cows by the bunch. Beware! Beware! I'm the Calico Dragon. I guard my castle night and day. I eat all that comes my way. A dog, a horse,
A knife or two.
or better still, I might eat you. I'm the Calico Dragon.
Thanks to cartoons like the ones we just saw by animators Hugh Harmon and Harmon-Ising, MGM quickly became a major player in the cartoon business. So how did Hollywood's most prestigious studio reward the two animators who put the studio on the cartoon map? MGM fired them and created its own in-house animation department, stealing as many animators as they could from the Harmon-Ising studios. Devastated, the two animators felt as if an anvil had been dropped on their heads. That's going to do it for this edition of Cartoon Alley. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your day to hang out here and watch cartoons with us. I'll see you next time.